Hi, I'm Ted from Everything Attachments, and we're today with a new loader that fits the New Holland and the Kubota tractors. I don't want to get into names because this same loader goes on a lot of the OEM tractors of the Kubota and New Holland and different tractors. So I'm just going to leave the names out of who builds this. This is built in South Korea. So is the New Holland tractor by LS. Past that, I'm going to try to stay as vague as I can about the manufacturers, except that Everything Attachments will be selling them. And it's a really, really easy loader to put on. My service manager, which has put on a lot of New Holland loaders, and with one helper, and you got to remember, in our shop we do have hoist and chain falls and stuff, which definitely helps on putting on something like this. So that's something to consider whether you want to take this project on or not. They were able to put this loader on together in an hour and 15 minutes, which is way faster than we used to put the New Holland loaders on, because on this model of a New Holland, which is a Class 2, this is a TC29, it's also the same as the exact frame and bolt holes as 6 other New Holland models. So for New Holland, there are 6 different models of tractors, and we have them listed on our website that they could fit on your tractor. The one thing that's done different on this tractor than the factory New Holland tractor, as long as they're still doing it this way, and I'm not as up to date as I was when we were one of the largest New Holland dealers, but all of the valving was done here in the fender well, and it was done from these same ports here with steel lines that ran up under the fender well and to a joystick there, which that wasn't a bad way to do it, but it sure did add a lot of cost, labor, and time of putting it on, making it a little more confusing to get everything right. Sometimes the steel lines lined up, sometimes they didn't. So one of the more complicated things that we sell than this as far as hydraulically is a Onetouch Kit, which is your auxiliary hydraulics that goes up to the front, which operates a grapple or something like that, because it involves electrical 12 volts connections with an electric handle and these exact same connections. So this is actually easier, but if you're not a mechanical type and don't feel up to it, don't try it, because bang for the buck for what you're getting here, it is a great deal. But you need to be able to do it without making a lot of phone calls back to us to ask us how to do it. The things I like about this loader is the whole end piece here is a solid piece of steel. It looks like about 1 3/8 inches instead of just a wrap piece. New Holland used to use a casted piece that went here, and now they use a fabricated piece. Also down here, it has 4-bar linkage, which is way better than going directly to the bucket. It gives you a lot more curl back force. It keeps your cylinder out of the dirt. It also has a solid piece all the way from here out, making it really strong. That bar is solid. All the pins are drilled and countersunk for your grease fittings. It is a really good curved arm loader. Super simple mid-tractor installation. 3 connections here on a New Holland for your hydraulics. A simple turn of the screw activates those hydraulics with your pump and power beyond. Regular joystick here. It does have float on it. 4 connections here in case you want to remove the whole loader, which is done with just 1 pin, so that's super easy. Comes factory with the standard universal quick attach, and with the quick attach bucket it comes with a 60-inch bucket. So the only thing that didn't come really assembled on this is the 2 pieces that bolt to your tractor, and the quick attach pins were not installed. So it's the most simple loader I've seen to install in a long time. It's available for 6 of the New Holland models, maybe a few more in the near future. It's also available for quite a few of the Kubota models. So we've got everything listed on the internet that it's available for. And just give us a call or an email. We can help you get the right loader for your tractor if they make it. And as long as everything is for your tractor and the installation is this easy, we think an average mechanical person and a friend, possibly a come-along or another tractor to set it down on here carefully, shouldn't be any problem. Once you put the main subframe on your tractor, which is just one piece on each side. And if you could, and two good grown men can stand this up and actually put it on its park stands here, then it's just like a loader that you've taken off. You can pull into it and hook up your hydraulics and let it down on the tractor without having to have a lift. And that's probably the smartest way of doing it, is setting the loader up in its park position just like you'd taken it off and putting it on the same way, instead of trying to bring the loader and put it on with straps, come along, something like that. So it's simple connections. It comes with instructions. It's a well-painted, well-built curved arm loader. And it fits all of the New Hollands in a Class 2 and some of the Kubotas. And just go to our website. If you've got any questions, give us a call or an email. We'll be happy to let you know if it'll fit your tractor. Comes with instructions, good enough that my guys were able to put it on in an hour and 15 minutes. So if you just add a little more time to it, we think it's something that's reasonably able to put on by the average customer with a little bit of mechanical knowledge. Thanks for choosing Everything Attachments for your purchases.